Hey guys, it's April 22nd, and I'm asking myself an important question today. Considering the fact that we only have 1 week left in this month, does it make sense to start working in my planner? Especially because I haven't picked it up in about a month, so I haven't done anything for April. There are no pages, there's no calendar, there's no events, no plans, no goals. No marking anything off. I, like everybody else, love starting on a good day, like a Monday or the first of the month. It always feels very satisfying. But the thing that I've learned throughout my years of trying to motivate myself and trying to do things is that any time is a good time to start. And sometimes it doesn't make sense to put things off just so that you could start them on a good day. I've learned that the best day to start is today, wherever you are. And whether that's starting something monthly, weekly, or even starting the day over. You know, sometimes the morning got away from you, and then you might feel like, well, the whole day is gone. But in my experience, starting the day over is possible at any time of the day. And the same goes for weeks or months. So for me, I will be starting April basically today. And although I may not be getting in a whole month of productivity, I'm still gonna get a good week in. And that's 1 week more than if I waited to start in May. I am gonna keep it very simple in my planner. The main thing is I am gonna put in my calendar. I already missed one event because I didn't have it in the calendar. I also do have a bunch of appointments with my mom, and I'm not putting in appointments retroactively that we did have with the cat when he was sick and going to the doctor either. Although maybe I will for memory keeping, I'm not sure yet. But the main purpose of getting back into the planner at this very late day of April is memory keeping, getting back on track, and actually working on a to-do list of things that are sitting in my head that are semi-urgent or that need to be done, and I just need to organize myself. So first thing I'm doing is just putting in my simple calendar. I did struggle figuring out a color for this month, but because it was a sad one, I'm just going to go with gray. For now, I'm going to keep the entries in the calendar very minimal. I may go back in and fill some things in retroactively, like I said, or there might be other things that are still going on in this week to come that I just can't think of right now off the top of my head. And instead of worrying about that, I'm just going to jump right in and start working in my planner again. Now that my calendar page is finished, I'm not going to get fancy with anything else. All I am putting in here is a big to-do list. This list is going to act as just a catch-all for everything I have going on in my head. A lot of this stuff is new stuff that came up related to the cat who died, as well as a cat that is potentially being adopted soon. So just because those things I need to do and I don't want to forget a lot of these, I do want to write everything down. Obviously, ideally, I'd love to get all of this done in the next week, but I don't know if that's going to be possible or realistic. I might actually go back in here because another important thing that I want to work on this coming week is cleaning my house up a little bit. It's been neglected over the last several weeks, maybe a month, with just the bare basics getting done. I think it'll be very satisfying getting some of the things straightened up and cleaned up. I know it's gotten pretty bad in here and I'm sort of used to it just because I'm not very good at keeping up with things, but even I recognize that it's gotten bad. So as much as I'm not looking forward to doing a big clean, I think my house really needs it. And I'll feel so much better when I do get it done. So my hope is that I'll have the energy, motivation, and time to get everything done on my list. But if not, that is not a failure at all. The to-do list is always basically a guide to keep me on track and help me remember all the things I gotta do without having to juggle them all in my head. And that helps free up mental space for other things. A big motivator here is the fact that I want to start May off fresh and get back into more of my planning, working on goals, things like that. So I don't want to feel like I'm still catching up on all the stuff from April, which I bet I still will in some ways, but I want to be mostly caught up with things so that I can have a better start off to the new month. So even though we only have a week left in April and I haven't cracked my planner open in the past month, I am very happy that I was able to work on it today get some basic things in. As for my daily planning pages that I usually have, I know I'll use a couple of them just for memory keeping. So I might journal a little bit about memories of my cat, maybe post some pictures in, just something to look back on when I'm flipping through my planners, sometime in the future. And then I'll probably still do daily pages for this last week, just so I can keep myself motivated and organized. I'll have to feel it out on the first day and see how that affects me because, as you know, sometimes a daily to-do list really motivates me. Sometimes the secret is doing a daily done list instead of a to-do list, just to feel satisfied and remind myself that I did actually get things done during the day. And as I start working in the planner this week, it's going to become more and more evident what I need that particular day, whether it's a space to journal, maybe a space to write some gratitude words, or whatever it is that I need that day. I'm just kind of going with the flow this week and trying to get back into everything, trying to get back into a more organized daily lifestyle. And hopefully this is the first step to help me regroup after this pause, this difficult time that I've gone through earlier this month, and move into May with a positive outlook and new energy to get things done. So this is a reminder to everyone. It is never too late to start. It is never too early to start. Don't wait for the right moment. Don't wait for the right day. If you want to do something, start now. It doesn't have to be perfect right away. You could be building up to where you want to be, but don't waste time. Start now. Especially if you have motivation or inspiration, make sure to use that energy to move you forward.